All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the WePlay Dota 2 League. We've got For Sweet Revenge versus Alliance. It's game number 2 in a best-of-2 series. In the previous game, we absolutely saw Alliance just go to town on For Sweet Revenge. A pretty close game earlier on, but unfortunately, Alliance was able to take the game for For Sweet Revenge as they are trying to get back into this, take a game off of Alliance, the defending TI3 champions. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. My name is Mont. With me tonight, of course, is LD. How are you, sir?
I am fantastic as always. It's a beautiful day out here at the Jersey Shore. And, well, wouldn't rather be doing anything else than casting Dota indoors and not enjoying that weather because I'm a Dota player. But For Sweet Revenge, they had their moments in game 1. Like it looked bad at the end because Alliance is so good at accruing little advantages and rolling them into a massive lead. But I actually felt For Sweet Revenge played pretty well in the mid game. It's their early game decision making. They just weren't quite as efficient. We saw our Naga Siren, our Keeper of the Light, moving around a lot, trying to make a go bottom on the offlane clockwork. At one point, Keeper of the Light was mid, trying to help out the Magnus. Didn't really accomplish as much. Whereas Alliance's supports, they know exactly what they want to do. No waste of time for them. When Ake goes top, he gets a tower. He doesn't back off and, sort of wishy-washy approach to the game. So we'll have to see if Revenge can kind of step things up in that regard. I think for me, I would like to see them not try to beat Alliance with their own game, which is kind of that efficient, slow-paced Dota. I would like to see For Sweet Revenge get an aggressive carry or semi-carry for Smash Mid, a TA, a Queen of Pain, maybe even something like a Puck, and try and take the fight to Alliance. Because if you sit back and let them play their game, this team just does not lose in the late game.
Yeah, they really don't. You saw them last game. They can go whatever items they want and load and they'll still be fine. And honestly, it really comes down to, and you mentioned For Sweet Revenge just not playing their game. And really, when you think about For Sweet Revenge and you think about what they do, Peruvian Dota, they're pretty aggressive early game. And they usually are. They'll look for towers early on, they'll look for kills, they'll look for ganks, smoke ganks up the wazoo. And in that last game, it just didn't happen. They had a Dragon Knight, he was trying to farm bottom, really didn't get a whole lot done. He got a Midas, and the only other item he got was a BKB and a Sanjin Yasha at 30 minutes in the game. It was rough. It was clear they weren't comfortable. They're going to grab the Nagasara again. And another, it's a strong hero as a support. I mean, I've seen them run it mid, but at this point in time, they're happy with that pickup, but there's a Bat Rider on Alliance. That means pickoffs galore for either Admiral Bulldog or S4, whoever plays it.
Yeah, and either one definitely can. We'll have to see what direction they go. We didn't even see the Alliance use kind of their staple picks last game. We didn't see the Bulldog Lone Druid. We didn't see the Bulldog Prophet. I mean, he does play other heroes, but that was not the most standard style for Alliance. I mean, their most standard style is something like, a Loda Gyro or Lifestealer safe lane, your off lane Prophet or Lone Druid, and then S4 on something like a Puck mid and maybe a Chen for Ake. But this is a team that can play multiple different ways. For Sweet Revenge, aggressive supports here. They go Naga, but then instead of going for the Keep of the Light like they did last game, they go for a more aggressive support in the Visage. This is a lineup that could take the fight to Alliance early on, could go aggressive tri-lane against them. There aren't many tri-lanes that beat Naga Visage +1, assuming the carry is a pretty strong one. And you can tell Alliance is respecting the threat of an offensive tri-lane. They ban out the Gyro. Wouldn't be surprised to see another ban on a strong tri-lane carry at this point, because For Sweet Revenge, for me, if they go aggressive, I think that's where they're going to be most comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I do like this pickup with the Visage. I think this is nice. I think that they have plenty of damage early on. I kind of like it better than the Keeper of the Light, which is good for, pushing, good for counter pushing as well. Speaking of that, there's a Nature's Prophet on Alliance, and that means Admiral Bulldog's got his hero. So that's not good, I think, if you're playing as For Sweet Revenge right now. They got to kind of deal with that. I mean, everybody knows what he can do on that hero.
Yeah, and good for just killing. I mean, I think, for me, I would love to see Revenge turn this into Russian or Pinoy Dota. Take the fight to the Alliance, make it chaotic, make it crazy, keep on forcing fights, and they have heroes that can fight a lot. Naga, Visage, these heroes can fight early and often. So something like a solo mid Puck, Queen of Pain, TA, that's the direction I would like to see Revenge take it, because frankly, that's where they've been the most successful in the past.
Yeah, absolutely, and they can do that. They can definitely do that. It's going to really come down to what hero they put with those two heroes, Nagasara and Visage. I think they need some sort of aggressive kind of carry to really take the fight to the side of Alliance. And Alliance is going to be just all over the map, split pushing, getting ganks, TPing in with the Prophet, trying to get kills early on, try to get gold for him, give him a decent advantage early on to, push in towers with the Treants. We're going to see a couple more bans. You see the Keeper of the Light coming out for Sweet Revenge, the Gyrocopter for Alliance. A lot of people who have watched, of course, Peruvian Dota, Sweet Revenge, I guess XRTech, have known that Ewo is a big fan of the Gyrocopter. People dub it the Ewo Copter. He's gotten Divine Rapier and come back in many games, just in the back of Ewo, including against Dignitas, I believe. So Ewo's kind of just one of those, I guess, those heroes down in South America. And even in North America, people are pretty fond of his play. So we'll see what care they want to give him. Hopefully not another Dragon Knight. Not that it didn't really work out for him, but it just wasn't enough in that last game.
Ooh, maybe a little respect here for Smash, or just Alliance not wanting to play against the Queen of Pain. It's a semi-carry mid that just fits this kind of this opening Naga Siren Visage. It suggests an aggressive style, so you can go defensive tryline. I mean, Naga Visage do benefit a lot from levels. Pretty good at clearing the jungle, get early familiars, get your Son of the Siren, Arcane Boots up on the Naga. Maybe Visage works towards the Ags, the Medallion, the mech, whatever the case is. Like, these heroes do not have to go aggressive, but if Alliance has ever seen Revenge play before, they probably know what they like to do. So I think that's a smart ban on the Queen of Pain. Where's Alliance going to take this? I mean, it seems like a standard draft so far. Bat Rider probably for S4, the Law of Nature's Prophet for Bulldog, offlane or in the jungle. But this is a TO of the past that's been doing some weird things. I looked at the game history for Alliance, and their 19 games since TI3, Loda has been seen playing Abaddon in a carry role. So, maybe Alliance is something fun to entertain their fans up their sleeve. But so far, it looks pretty standard.
Yeah, honestly, I think with these last couple of picks, that's where we're going to see all the clowny stuff come out from either side. I think either side can really go for, like you said, something like an Abaddon carry, which I'm all for. Like, listen, I know that hero's not supposed to be played as a carry, but guys, it's fun. We enjoy fun here. So please, Alliance, go for it.
Yeah,
by all means.
Don't go cuddle PL, which was something Alliance turned to in TI3 when they really needed a win. We saw it against, I forget which, like, it was either DK or IG, one of the top Chinese teams, I think it was DK. They bust out the Coddle PL, they take it late game, and they win. But this is the group stage. They're already guaranteed to advance as top 2. Show us something aggressive. Show us something exciting. Alliance has actually been delivering in that regard as of late. So some other things I have seen out of them as of late. We've seen Earthshaker for EGM, that could be fun. Skywrath Mage for Ake. And with some of their signature supports banned out, maybe we'll see them take it in a different direction.
Yeah, honestly, I just want to see something different. And that's kind of half the fun of Dota during a draft. You see kind of the common stuff in big game settings, but, in a game of this caliber, with these two teams, both teams pretty well known, but Alliance obviously being Alliance, they're going to go for a Weaver, which is kind of like, all right. I mean, I've seen that hero a ton. I love the hero Weaver, and it's a lot of fun to watch because there's a lot of early game, damage coming out from Shukuchi, but at the same time, it's just like, well, why don't we see something like a roster or something, something crazy. At the same time, I'm talking about, NEL strategies essentially, but at the same time, if I see another Codal PL, I'm just going to maybe bang my head against the wall. So.
Well, you won't see that because now you've got your 3 cores for Alliance. So you've got your Bulldog Prophet, which might end up actually being the hard carry this game, the Loda Weaver, the S4 Bat. And I like this pick by Revenge. They're going to pick up a Slark who does really well against Bat Rider. We saw Liquid introduce Slark specifically as a counter to Bat Rider. This was back maybe May or June of this year. And the thing is that everything can be debuffed pretty much with the Dark Pack. You can get rid of Lasso if you're quick about it, and you can get rid of the sticky napalm charges. So Slark actually does really well in this matchup for a melee hero. And I like it. It's an aggressive pick, but, well, this is a hard lineup to kill. You've got Aphotic Shield, you've got a Weaver, and the one big issue for Sports Street Revenge, no reliable stuns, and you're up against the Weaver with Aphotic Shield. If you cannot lock him down or silence him, you're not going to kill him. So I think the Slark Smash pretty much has to go for an Orchid or like a Basher, something to lock this Weaver down, or Loda's going to get completely out of control.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. They really need something like that. I think he's more inclined to go for a Basher, but at the same time, honestly, I enjoy the lineup from Force Sweet Revenge, but you mentioned there's not a whole lot of lockdown here against this Weaver who can time-lapse Shukuchi away, and that's going to be a big problem. I really enjoy watching Slark. I think he's one of the most fun heroes to watch. Just he's got pounds, he can be all over the place. He's got a Shadow Dance as well, so there's a lot of early game damage coming up from Slark and a lot of survivability. He can get bursted down rather quick, but he's got plenty of regen, obviously, from his passive. And this is something I see more and more often on, Alliance's side, is they've got Abaddon and the Weaver, and that's kind of, it's a tri-lane that I've seen very, very often. You throw up the Aphotic Shield and Weaver, he'll survive, he's not going to go down, Miscoil as well, and I guess just Abaddon with any real carry, and it just so happens that Weaver's a ridiculously good carry as of right now in the Dota scene, so...
God, there was one game, I can't even remember what tournament it was for, where Loda played Weaver. He was 6-slotted, and he had buyback. So, he dies, he buys back, he comes into the fight again, which, isn't hard to do with the time-lapse. But it's tough. Like, that hero can actually go really late if he gets enough farm. He's not the hardest carry, but being so hard to kill, where's Force Sweet Revenge going to go? They've got their offlaner, they've got their mid. We're looking at a carry for them. I don't know. Ideally, you want something that can help you deal with a Weaver or split pushing Prophet. Maybe even something like a Storm for them, because they do have a great ganky lineup. It's tough. There's just so much defensive power on Alliance. They can split push you. They'll go Viper. Interesting choice here. I mean, it's a hero that lanes decently against Batrider, but I do think it's going to be a Slark mid, and he's a decent pushing carry if you get a mech on him. It's an unusual choice. What do you think?
Honestly, I enjoy it. I think Viper is a good hero. He can do a lot of damage early on in the game. You know, if he can get a quick level 6, if he can get his Viper strike up, I think he's tough to deal with. And you know, this team is pretty tanky. You've got Abaddon with the Aphotic Shield, and of course, if he gets focused down, we'll have borrowed time. But I think that, you know, Viper can facilitate some early ganks, which is aggressive. And exactly what Force Sweet Revenge need to do. They need to be aggressive. That's their playstyle. That's what they love doing. And with Ewo playing it, it's not going to be mid, which is something you see a lot of people doing, is sending Viper mid. Obviously, it's the most common thing. He'll be in a safe lane farm or something like that, in some sort of tri-lane. But it promotes early game damage if they decide to go, you know, tri-lane versus tri-lane, which is not going to happen. I don't think his alliance picks up the Enchantress for Aki, but it's still a good hero regardless, at least for what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, they could go aggressive. Weaver, Abaddon, and Enchantress. You're going aggressive against Naga Visage, though, and it's not. It's tough. But if they do that, they get Bulldog a 1v1 in the safe lane. So most likely we'll see Alliance go defensive tri-lane. Generally what they like to do when they have the Nature's Prophet is they'll actually basically kill camps or like bring them low and then let Bulldog clean them up so he can get a really fast Midas. Don't be surprised if he gets a Midas by like that 4 or 5 minute mark. He'll head top lane, he'll block the neutral camp with his trance, he'll do it at the 30-second mark and get at the 1 minute mark, and then he'll go jungle because it's the most efficient timing window to block the camps. Normally creep camps spawn a minute apart, but those first two, there's only 30 seconds separated. So look for Bulldog to do that. Alliance, defensive tri-lane. Ake can be a bit of a carry late game. We've seen AUI 2000 on his Enchantress for Rattlesnake and going for the Mask of Madness, the Ag. So a lot of late game, a lot of good single target here for Alliance. I would say the team fight edge, I would give it to Revenge, but we'll see if they get there. For the time being, pretty passive start from both teams. Nobody's looking to force fights.
Yeah, they don't want to head up into the top lane. They don't want to try to force a fight against Revenge. But with that being said, we are going to jump into game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be Alliance versus 4 Sweet Revenge. On Alliance's side, we've got Loda being on the Weaver here, down in the bottom lane. We have EGM, aka Quir on the Abaddon, or Abaddon, however you want to pronounce it. S4 is going to be on the Batrider. Looks like he'll be mid. Aki is going to be on the Enchantress. And, of course, Admiral Bulldog on his Nature's Prophet going to be heading up top. LD, if you want to introduce 4 Sweet Revenge.
Sure thing. On the side of 4 Sweet Revenge, we've got Mihawk handling the Bounty Hunter, heading to the offlane, smash on the mid. Slark, he does start with a Magic Stick, expecting the S4 bat mid. There won't be any surprises there. So good items for this matchup. Misko, your support Naga Siren at the top lane. Masuku, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, on the Visage. And that leaves, last but not least, Ewo on the Viper. So, to go back to the draft, Mihawk already dropping low here.
He's going to get dusted. He's going to get Shikuchi damaged as well. The right click from Loda might be enough. Are they going to keep chasing? This is the question. Mihawk trying to juke back. And it looks like the dust is actually gone here. He's going to Shadow Walk away, and he should be just fine. He almost went down, but that's a dodge blow there.
I mean, that's actually pretty good for Mihawk. They used the dust. They used Loda used almost all of his mana early on, and Alliance did not get the kill. So, in the end, he blows some regen. He started with only 6 tangos, but it's not the end of the world. By the way, there is a haste rune top. Nobody picked up the 0-minute rune. So we'll see if someone looks to grab that later on, but already this is looking great for Alliance as well, because even though they didn't get the kill, Bulldog, he's going to get a full wave of experience off the bat, and I imagine after this he'll go jungle, but if he wants to continue to slow down their supports, he certainly can stay top.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's got a lot of options here, and that's kind of the versatility of this hero. He can go jungle, he can stay up in the top lane right now, he can share the jungle. Bottom lane, it's going to be tough for Mihawk if they throw sentries or if they dust him. He's going to go down. I mean, they've got enough damage here. They actually will probably need to roam Ake in to probably grab that kill. I'm not sure. They might have enough burst damage alone with Loda and with Abaddon, especially if he gets his Mistcoil and the Aphotic Shield going.
Yeah, I don't think they mind if they went for the first blood, they didn't get it, but since Ake is Wildkin, he may just choose to stack some camps here, and then look to farm them with the Tornado later on. We'll see if he gets lucky. There's another Wildkin at this big camp, so that's what I'm expecting. Already dropping one. Not going to wait for the stack, just farming now, but looks like Ake's not going to be quite as concerned with pushing early on. Mihawk continuing to harass.
Oh, S4 is leashed up in the mid lane right now. He might go down to first blood. Smash cannot grab him up on the high ground. He already used that pound, so that was kind of dangerous, but S4 is still okay.
Yeah, it's a matchup that Slark actually does pretty well in. I don't know if Smash can get this kill, though. The leap's on cooldown. It's hard for Slark to get those kills early on, but when he hits, like, say, level 5 as a level 3 pounce, or a level 3 Dark Pact, depending where he wants to go, he might be able to.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a melee hero against the Batrider, but it's a really good matchup for Slark all the same.
Yeah, and plus he's got the Essence Shift, which is always nice when you're trying to go man-to-man, trying to man it up, but
Smash is definitely a man. I mean, it's in the name, and he plays like a man, so credits him for that.
Yeah, he'll use his salve right now. He'll regen up. He's not going to use the 8 stick charges up in the top lane. Actually, a dive from Ewo onto Admiral Bulldog, just trying to do as much poison strike damage as possible. He went for 2 and 2 so far on poison attack and 2 and then have toxin. Get that 3rd point poison attack. Have the cooldown pretty much negligible. Actually, at 0.
Mid lane.
1 second. Mid lane right now. There's going to be an attack here as we see S4 in some trouble right now, leashed up, and there's going to be first blood going for Smash. Well done. He gets the kill with Dark Pack. What a player indeed. He gets the pounce. That's right.
Now bottom lane. There's a dust on Mihawk. He's dropping low. A stomp will spell his doom. I don't even know if they need it. There's no mana on Loda. Mihawk low, and he's actually going to go Invis, which slows him down even further. No way out. He'll take a spill, but your off-lane bounty hunter dying to a dust gank with 3 heroes versus your solo mid getting a 1v1 kill. Definitely advantage to Revenge there as far as those 2 trades go.
Yeah, and look how much damage that Loda and Abaddon took while they were trying to get in that engagement. I mean, Loda's pretty much below half health. He's going to salve up now, which he has to use a lot of regen for. Abaddon's, eating trees as well. He's got no regen up on him. Aki's fine. Of course, the Centaur Khan did a lot of work there, but when it comes down to it, that's first blood going for Smash, and he is quite the player. A lot of people would argue that he's one of the best mids, if not the best mid in South America, and honestly, I think he's probably close to one of the best mids in all of America. Of course, Pounce. Flamebreak almost grabbing that kill. Nice Pounce just in time, however. I think it still hits Smash anyways, but...
Yeah, he's bottling up now. He's in good shape at this point. And once you hit level 6 on Slark, you just can't be zoned out of the lane. If you drop low, you just back off. You let Shadow Dance with its passive regen do its work, and then you go right back into the lane. Also, it allows you to secure the runes. Smash should actually have the edge for that. He hits level 6 now. He heads top. DD rune spawns top, so maybe he'll go for a kill. This is a tough lane for S4, and he may need some help from Ake or even potentially EGM.
Right, you're exactly right. The good thing is right now he's actually got some decent farm. Smash is doing okay for himself in that regard, but he's got a kill on the back end of that. He's going to be looking for kills pretty early on in the game. Ewo actually has more farm than Loda. He's got 27 last hits, well, in terms of CS anyway. He's got a phase boots done, which I really enjoy on Viper. He's actually still zoning Admiral Bulldog out. He's going to TP away as he realizes he can't really stay here. Down in the bottom lane. Loda has, of course, that
kill. He canceled it!
I
he
thought
Ewo
was going
to back off, but Ewo's like, okay, you're going to stick around, buddy? Comes back in, but now mid lane, S4 in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, there's another pounce going again. S4 taking more damage, the double damage. Smash trying to get there. He cannot dive the tower, though, and he decides against it. That could have been another kill going his way. S4, he has to go back home. Maybe he needs a Bottle Crow. He might go to the jungle, try to stack that up and, get some camps there. He's going to flame break, of course, the large creep camp, and that pushes actually the small Hellbear up onto the high ground. It's going to have to roam all the way around. Mihawk's trying to get some experience from these creeps, as you can see, and maybe even a last hit out of it, and exactly will do that. So right now, I really enjoy Force of Revenge's play. Mihawk's going to get dusted in the meantime. They're going to try to chase him. They actually might be able to grab this kill. The dust is going to be going for at least another 5-10 seconds, it looks like. So
he's dead. And I'm not sure why he's shadow walking here. He's only going slower, but yeah, I don't know if he would have made it out anyway. Goes down again. But again, this is not terrible because it's a bounty hunter. As long as he gets level 6, that's what you care about. And end of the day, they're investing a lot to kill him. Revenge, their support's more focused on farming. Right now, you can actually, it looks like the experience evened up with that kill, but they were leading before that. So as long as he just limits the damage, cooks the tower a bit, they are pushing now. He should be able to get level 6 pretty quickly, and with a Viper, a lot of burst damage coming from Slark, they can catch up with track kills in the mid game. So all is definitely not lost for Revenge. Frankly, this starts looking a lot better than game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got to feel pretty good about yourself when you've got Ewo farming away with his phase boots. He's going to do a lot of damage when he decides to fight in the first place. But now they're going to go on Mihawk again, bottom lane. They're going to try to push him. They have dust up again. They're going to throw a Sentry Ward on the ground. There's going to be a TP rotation coming in from Force Sweet Revenge. Mihawk's going to get slowed right now with that enchant. There's the Hellbear's clap coming in. Smash going to go in and pounce onto one right now. Loda in trouble. So is, of course, the Abaddon. Abaddon taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down first. Aki's going to get Viper Strike. Smash using that Dark Pack. Aki's going to pop the dust before he dies. Now Loda in trouble. They have no way to catch vision of him, but a 2-for-1 trade in the end. Great rotations coming in from Force Revenge, and they're not done. Sentry Ward on the ground, and Snare's gonna fly. Loda is dead as well.
Great movement from Revenge. That Alliance last game baited Revenge in that one horrible fight. I forget where it was, but basically they baited Revenge into a bad engagement, then they all show up and punish them. This time it's Revenge's turn to spring the trap. While that's happening, Bulldog is farming towards his Midas, but frankly, normally what we see from Bulldog is just the first 2 waves he blocks the camps, then he goes straight jungle, he gets some Midas by around this time, and instead it's going to be delayed until like that 9-10 minute mark. So it's really a pretty tough start for Alliance. They're a great comeback team. They still have all their outer towers. It's up in the air at this point, but Revenge starting to snowball on Snowball heroes, the Slark as well as the Viper, and they're making another go top.
Yeah,
Bulldog not going to get that Midas for free.
If he can get this Admiral Bulldog, this is going to be huge. Smash is going to go ahead and dive that tower. The pounce is going to hit. There's the ensnare as well. Admiral Bulldog better just start to TP now. It's not even going to matter. Misko grabbing the kill, and that, like you said, delays his Midas even further. So already, Force for Revenge, they're playing their game, and they're playing it real well.
He just traditionally Bulldog does not lane against tri-lanes. If he's Prophet, he goes jungle, and I mean we're seeing why he normally does that because it's a hero that can be punished by aggressive tri-lanes by early rotation. And meanwhile, Prophet getting shut down, much bigger deal than the Bounty Hunter, because Bounty Hunter, he's mostly there for the track, although he's in trouble once again.
We've seen this movie before. I'm not sure why he keeps doing that. He tries to keep getting CS by stealing their jungle, and it just doesn't work. He's going to go down again. He got dusted. I mean, they have plenty of vision. Aki's ready and there for it, so I'm not sure what his plan was. You know, Mihawk, he can be aggressive. That's fine, but there's a difference between being aggressive and dying, so...
Yeah, this is a little... That's like one too many times for me. Also, if he's not going to be bottom, he could be going for gank mid or even just disrupting S4 and Bulldog in the jungle when Bulldog's off the map. But instead, looks like they're going to push bottom lane. And with this group of 3 heroes, Revenge is really going to have to commit if they want to stop this. Smash, Invis, phase boots up. He might try and snag S4's stack camp, which would be a big deal, but I don't know if he's going to see it in time.
Yeah, I think this camp is going to be going down here, and S4's going to grab some gold. Now we got to get big engagement here. Mihawk doesn't have track yet, but still trying to chase. There's the Wildkin throwing up the Tornado. That's going to delay them a little bit, but not really. They're looking for more. Nope, they're not going to fight this. Loda's actually in the trees. Do they see him? He is going to get out of there. He should Kuchi it away. And a lot of TP rotations for essentially nothing.
Well, there's Bulldog's Midas. They're not done yet, though. Mihawk looking for a kill.
What are you?
Okay, yeah, he's just that's just Mihawk being Mihawk.
That's crazy.
Honestly, that's a huge win for Alliance. Bulldog gets his Midas off of that, gets it before the 10-minute mark, because he got the last hit on the tower. They force everybody to rotate, and nothing happens. On top of that, S4 clears his jungle stack. He's close to his Blink Dagger, and now the net closes on Ake.
Smash is going to go down. That's just a great rotation from Smash. And, yeah, I mean, the good thing was Alliance really took that last engagement. Obviously, it wasn't really an engagement at all. They just took the tower and said, all right, we're done here. Let's get out. And Admiral Bulldog, you mentioned him getting his Midas before 10-minute mark. And honestly, that's even if he got it after 10, that's not a huge deal. As long as it's not like 15. I've seen Midases that are really late that still work. S4 getting got on. Potentially, no, it's going to be the Abaddon now. He doesn't have borrowed time yet. Flame break. Smash got to back off. Iwo's going to use that Viper Strike. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to get lassoed first. Iwo in trouble. Now he's going to use that Viper Strike. The Abaddon. A Phonic Shield is up. You were trying to get out of there. Miscroll as well. Smash is going to jump back in. There's the pounce. There's the Dark Pack going through as well. Aki dead, but he is going to grab the kill on Ewo right now. Can they fight this? A Phonic Shield again up on S4. Dark Pack going again. Smash is going to have to back off. Here's Admiral Bulldog looking for Mihawk, looking for anybody. Can he get either? Maybe Mihawk. Oh, and the Miscroll just in time. He just blows it.
Jams it in. Smash does live. He's got a DD and 5 stick charges. He may turn around and look to clean somebody up, but that's just greedy there from Revenge. There's no other way to put it. Forcing the fight, diving the tower against an Abaddon of all heroes with 4 heroes. And I do feel like this team really needs the Naga to get involved if they want to fight. The Naga, the Visage, some of their best early game fighting heroes just haven't been in these engagements.
S4, Pounce is going to go. S4 should fall here, and that is a nice pickup kill, the cleanup kill. You talked about Smash getting some sort of cleanup after he was, you know, heading to the secret shop and regenning up with his Shadow Dance. There's that. And honestly, I think they do need their supports to roam in. I didn't even know where their Visage was for the entirety of the first period of the game, because they're all top, just helping farm, and at this point they're starting to roam now. The good thing is Visage is level 6, that means birds are up on him. Nagasan probably should have 6 as well, in fact does, so Song's available now too. And now there's going to be a dive here on Ake. Ake's going to get tracked up. And do they have enough damage here is the question. I mean, Poison is doing a lot of damage from the Poison attack. There's the Dark Pack. That'll be the kill coming out with the Shuriken Toss from Mihawk. And he'll Shadow Walk away. And the Tier 1 tower is getting dove like they don't even care about it. So
Smash maybe overstaying his welcome. He's got 6 stick charges, but here comes the TP. Bat, no blink yet. S4, he's slowed. Nice. He's tracked up. In come the familiars. He might take a fall.
There's the Aphotic Shield. He's going to get stunned up with the familiar stun there. S4 taking a lot of damage. The Poison attack might be enough. Smash is going to get the kill regardless. It looks like, one more. There it goes. Smash now. He's kind of alone here. He can leap away if necessary. He needs to use that pounce to get out of there. And, well, maybe not. He's actually got a Vanguard, by the way. Actually, that's a 10-minute Vanguard, which is pretty nice to have. A lot of people don't like that item. If you get it before the 10-minute mark or close to that 10-minute mark, I'm honestly fine with it.
Yeah, I don't like Vanguard if you get it late or if you're not constantly fighting, but he is constantly fighting. It helps you a lot against Treants. It's just an easy item to build. You get the early bit booster. I mean, some items will scale better, things like drums, but top lane, Misko. He's got Song. I think he's baiting this.
Oh my gosh. Is he going to get out of this? He has 30 HP. He will survive. Just making them waste more time here with Admiral Bulldog and Load in the top lane. And meanwhile in the mid lane, Aki might get dove again. And Smash is thinking about going. He misses the pounce. That might be it. There's the Nature's Attendants going in. Abaddon's going to grab the kill on the Bounty Hunter, who was, I guess, getting chased for the longest period of time.
Mihawk was still sitting like south of the tier 2 bottom, or sorry, like a tier 2 top, like just to the right of it. He was just hiding there after that big skirmish happened mid earlier, was trying to make his way out, and EGM runs him down, drops a sentry, will actually drop 2 in the process, and gets the kill by himself.
S4, speaking of getting killed, looks like he should go down. Maybe not. Nice bottle charge. Smash is going to grab the kill. Nice miscoil, but the Soul Assumption is enough there, and that's Masoku grabbing that one.
The one thing that's unfortunate for Revenge is they don't have the mech yet on Evo. They haven't taken a single tower. If they had a tower, or if he hadn't died mid in that engagement like 4 or 5 minutes ago, they would have had it by now. Sitting 1, 2, and 5, but once he gets the mech, that's your next level of aggression for Revenge. So look for Force Feet Revenge, get the mech up, and then go for round 2. Track kills galore, send your familiars in. I don't know if you 5-man, but roam around his packs of 3 and 4, constantly looking for pickoffs. And the time to strike is now, because you've gone for a Vanguard on a Slark, you've gone for a mech on your Viper, nobody's rushing DPS, you're not rushing any lockdown for the Weaver, so once the Lincolns that Lotus build is out, then it's the situation we talked about earlier, where they don't really have many ways to deal with him. But for now, well, it's Revenge's game to force the fights to be aggressive, and here they go top.
And I mean, they honestly needed to do it now because there's going to be a Shadow Blade up on Nature's Prophet. He's already got his Midas. They actually have a gold lead on Alliance's side somehow, despite losing almost every engagement and dying quite a bit early on here.
How do they do it? I mean, they're giving up track kills. They're down in terms of kills. Towers, they do have a 1-tower advantage, but this is just Alliance for you. Lose the lanes, maybe win the game anyway.
Yeah.
Or at least have the potential to do so. But I think Revenge, they're just got to keep it up. Maybe some smoke ganks, maybe some baits. Anything, just keep the pressure up, take the towers, and just find those openings. Haven't seen it for like the past 2 minutes, but with the tier 1 about to fall mid, they'll have some more room to roam.
Yeah, they're actually backing off, but they're going to take this tower regardless. I think it was just a casual fortification. There's probably not going to be any close to deny here, and yeah, it's going to go down. Nobody's going to get the last hit, but that's fine. I don't think they mind that. With that, they're going to get a little bit gold back in their favor, and that certainly helps. And they really need that. They need a lot more of that as well. They need to get kills, they need to get tower kills, and we'll see them try to go for that as they're going to head top lane. Viper leading the way. They're potentially looking for a kill on S4 or on the Abaddon, who has borrowed time now. He's level 8, so he's got that going for him. 3 sentry wards on the ground. He wants to have detection all over the place, and he certainly will.
Look at Bulldog's He's just hiding in Shadow Amulet. Sorry to interrupt you, but worried about, I guess, about getting ganked. Then he sees a few heroes. Top comes right out of it, so some next level Nature's Prophet from him.
The coast is clear. I can keep farming.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he's playing one of those stealth, like PS3 games, I guess. Here we go, Alliance. Top lane. They still don't have their Blink Dagger at S4, which, honestly, this never happens for S4, but that death mid, like, I think 2 or 3 deaths for him. At this point, how many does he have? Oh, and 4. Actually, more. For S4 not to have a blink at 15 minutes in when he was stacking and farming his big camp, that's a testament to how well Smash has played, and also to S4 just joining fights when he really couldn't afford to join them. But the thing is, as bad as it's been, he's going to have a blink soon. He's level 11. He's got a level 2 lasso, and once he gets that, Bulldog gets his Shadow Blade, and then Loda gets his Lincolns. Well, all of a sudden, how do you kill these heroes? It starts to get tough for Revenge. This is why I would like to see something like an Orchid on Smash, but well, he's going Shadow Blade, so going for more damage.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, and that's exactly right, because if you get those items on Alliance's side, then it leads to more items. Then it's just like, okay, well, you've got the Blink Dagger. What's next? Force Staff? Okay, then that means we have even better engagements. All right, I've got the Shadow Blade. Then what do we go next? Orc Malevolence. So.
Oh, it was a bait. It's a trap from the Alliance. This ain't gonna work out the way they hope. Mihawk on the run, netted up, brought down, and now S4, shiny Blink Dagger deployed. Smash will get away. It was a 4-hero reaction, but all the while, Loda pushing, farming bottom. Almost killed Misco and forced out a Song of the Siren. And once he gets this tower, if he gets it, he'll pretty much have his Lincolns.
Yeah, he's not going to get it now. He's going to go ahead and just Shikuchi away, and Smash is there saying, okay, you're gone.
Sorry, he still needs the recipe, but he'll have the ultimate orb soon. And once you get that, the recipe is generally pretty easy to farm.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty close to it at this point, and once he gets that Lincoln Sphere, they can maybe fight a little bit quicker. I mean, there's a Shadow Blade now in the Nature's Prophet, and like I was saying, it leads to that second tier of items, and once you get that second tier of items, then what do you do on Force Root Revenge's part? I mean, yeah, you're getting a Shadow Blade on a Slark, but really, where's the rest of the damage coming from? There's going to be an Aghanim Scepter on Viper. I really like that. Also, but you got to keep in mind, though, there is going to be that Lincoln Sphere, so that'll probably block a lot of Ewo's damage if you can get that linked up, and if Ewo tries to Viper Strike the Weaver. So.
Here comes the cavalry. That's 4, leading the way. No lasso yet. Tower's dropping low. There is no glyph available, but he's going to jump in.
Looks like they want to fight this. Blank, but Masoku not baiting anything out. There's the Grave Shield going as well. Smash trying to fight this now. And snares up on S4. TP in from Admiral Bulldog. Masoku's going to fall first. Viper Strike's going to fly. They're all here. Smash is going to get lassoed right now. Smash is going to fall next as well. And Alliance is cleaning house. Misko's trying to TP out of there. He'll make it in time, luckily. They'll grab the tier 1 tower, but with 2 deaths to their name. Not the best trade.
Yeah, that was pretty aggressive from S4. Oh, they're not even done yet. They're looking for Ewo. Ewo, well, can he get away?
He might. He's going to TP up right now. The Flame Break was already used. They can't stop him, so he's gone.
Meanwhile, while that was happening, Mihawk once again getting caught out. This is just not his game, man. I mean, really another death for him. And the sad part is he's dying when, like, there's nothing he could really do anyway. Like, when he died bottom just there's no way he can solo kill Ake. Maybe thought he could pick off Bulldog, but even then, Bulldog can often be able to just TP out. The big issue was they didn't have Song of the Siren in that last fight. Misko was forced to use it earlier, defending the tier 2, and without Song, they couldn't disengage. And you see, that was a big play by Loda earlier to bait out the Song and set everything up for that oncoming fight.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's huge. And with that, you know, the couple of kills that they got there, that's pretty nice foundation for them. But they're actually still chasing right now. Borrow Time's going to go with the Aphotic Shield. I'm not sure if he can get this kill on the Abaddon. It's going to be close. Dark Pack's going. And he's got a Aphotic Shield in just a second. The Pounce is going to miss. Now they need to stop chasing the Snare. This is a little too far, I think. But Abaddon is going to fall. And somehow Alliance cannot get the rest of their heroes there. And in fact, Admiral Bulldog died to Mihawk in a solo kill down in the bottom lane, I believe.
Yeah, while that's happening, though, Loda is farming towards his Leggings, but this Smash guy, Smash only knows one direction, and that's forward and at the opponent's side. He just does not run away very often. Again, I love the fact that they put him on this kind of hero this game. They're jumping in on S4 again, man.
Yeah, S4 in trouble. That's a Viper Strike. S4 is going to fall. Look at these kills that they keep racking up. This is exactly what they need to do. Loda wants to fight now. They got to have some detection here. Aki's roaming in as well. He might fall here. Yeah, it looks like he will to the Dark Troll Warlord. There it goes. Aki's going to grab the kill, but now Smash wants to fight. Nature's Attendants, Loda needs a time-lapse away if necessary. Won't. There he goes. Now the Shadow Blade done for the Slark before, of course, he's in any real trouble. Shadow Dance is giving him some regen. He's going to back off as the rest of Alliance is here to fight now. And a decent trade, but Ewo going down for the Bat Rider. That's not bad.
We're starting to see sort of the issue here, though, in that fight, I think, particularly, where they don't have lockdown for Loda. Slark going for a Shadow Blade, that's not going to help you lock him down. The next item for Smash, I feel, has to be something that locks down him. Finds the courier mid.
He just walked up to that.
Oh no. He leaped up.
No, he's okay. They don't see him here.
Do they know? They don't.
I don't think they know.
It's going to make him out. It's okay.
Excellent.
Meanwhile, mid. Loda, he knows they can't really kill him unless they have 5. Like, there's just no reliable lockdown, aside from the net, but it's not a stun, so.
Yeah, he's going to actually go ahead and use that. Well, time-lapse is available. There's the dust. He needs to use it now. There's the time-lapse going. As you can see, Loda trying to get out, and he should be able to do so. So that time-lapse just coming off cooldown, or else he's dead from that Slark.
And while this is happening, as much as Alliance is losing fights, well, Rat Dota can always turn a game like this around if the enemy team doesn't have a good enough lineup to completely shut down your split push. And we see Bulldog pushing bottom up to 1,200 gold. Now a Lincoln Sphere up for Loda. They are going to take Roche. Smart choice from Revenge. They see S4 top. They see one hero bottom in Bulldog. They know that Alliance is not looking to contest the Roche pit, so they'll get an Aegis, but they're going to do it at the cost of a lot of farm to these heroes and also a tier 1 top. So, as always, Alliance generally making the right trades. And in this case, well, Viper sets Aegis. The Prophet ult actually steals the Roshan. Vivo does pick up the Aegis, so at least not denied by a Triumph, but Bulldog, what a player.
That is making the best situation out of something that, I mean, it was looking okay with the tier 1 tower trade, then getting farm, you mentioned it, but that is just a slap in the face if you're forced to revenge right now.
I mean, that really shouldn't happen, because if you ever see the trans coming towards the pit, you stop Petty Roche, you kill them, but it was just one of those things where they came in and Roche was so low that it was too late. Like, the volley of attacks that was going to kill him was already flying out. So Revenge, a bit of a misplay, but hey, big play by Bulldog, and that's a lot of gold for Alliance, a team that is still leading in terms of gold. 14 to 13, sure, but they've definitely been on the back foot most of this game. A lot of these heroes for Revenge starting to slip behind in terms of farm. Their highest farmer is a Viper. And that is one issue for them. Viper's not a great farmer. Bounty Hunter's not a great farmer. Whereas you look at heroes like Weaver, especially a Bat Rider in the jungle, and then, of course, the Bulldog Prophet. Alliance can farm faster than them and push better. So, well, here comes Smash again looking for Bulldog.
Yep, he's actually got the Dust for him just in case, and, well, a nice little kill for him, and that's something that they really need to grab. He's out for 40 seconds. So the thing is, Force Revenge, they're grabbing these kills, but you mentioned, I mean, somehow Alliance has a gold lead, and it's actually 3,000 gold, and now they're actually looking for, no, I thought they were going to go after Smash, and I was like, well, I don't know about that, but...
Alliance Dota, man. Alliance Dota.
Yeah,
they can beat you by taking the fight to you, or they could just do this. Well, we're losing the game, no problem. We'll just split push you to death. Beautiful play by Smash this game, though. You got to look at mid. He crushed S4, and it is a good matchup for Slark, as we discussed earlier. But to be this proficient at the matchup and to be 5-1-9 when S4 is 0-5, like, he single-handedly shut him down this game. So, however the game turns out, you got to credit Smash as one of the up-and-coming players and the South American, hell, the Western scene in general, and hopefully we see more from him. Revenge ahead, but the split push continues to mount. Loda pushing the bottom lane, Bulldog probably TPing top. No, he's going for a courier mid.
Oh, here he goes. He says, you took my courier, I'll just take yours right back. That's pretty funny. That's ridiculous.
Rat Dota at its absolute finest. Courier didn't have anything on it for Revenge, but now he goes top. He says, back off, guys. Tier 2 mid standing strong.
Yeah. And he's going to continue to farm. He's going to continue to probably try to split push, and that's exactly what Loda's doing as well. And looks like he's going to be going for a Desolator next on that Weaver, which is going to be a huge item. A lot of damage coming out from him.
So, Revenge forced to back off. And the thing is, when you do get the lanes pushed in like this, then it frees up Alliance to smoke, to look for kills. With the lanes pushed in, and with Revenge, frankly, not having very good vision. I mean, they've got one ward up right now. You're up against a Bat Rider who's off the map. You're up against a Prophet who's working towards the site device. You got to be nervous when they're all missing like this. So they do the smart thing, which is backing off, but this is part of why we're seeing Alliance actually pull ahead in terms of gold. Is even though they're dying a lot, and even though it seems like they're losing all the engagements, they're out-farming their opponents, and Revenge are afraid to really go and farm their jungle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them. They're playing against Alliance here, but at the same time, you know, they look scared. Like you said, they just don't want to be on the map here.
Well, it's not like they shouldn't be scared. They should be scared. It's just unfortunate for them because now they're getting out-farmed.
Yep, and that lead is only going to increase, I think, for Alliance. That gold lead that they somehow have, despite losing a lot of the team fights earlier on in the game, they've got a 4,000 gold lead now and a 4,000 experience lead, which is not a whole lot. It certainly could turn around in, you know, a second, but... You know, even if they don't win a team fight, there's a good chance that Admiral Bulldog is split pushing and grabbing a tier 2 or even a tier 3 if he's lucky enough. Luckily, Force Revenge, they're just going to say, all right, we're sick of this. Let's go down mid. Let's grab a tier 2. At least we know we accomplished something there. So.
Yeah, it's exactly. They're just Revenge is just they try to push in mid, and what happens? Loda's pushing at the top lane or the bottom lane, and then Bulldog joins them. But now Tower's gonna start taking some hits. They are gonna get a tier 2 mid, even through the glyph. This one's gonna drop. So a tier 2 for a tier 2, and the more important tower going to Revenge. But now 2 lanes, both side lanes exposed. Actually, the tower top not dropping yet.
Yeah, these Trents, they're trying to do work. I don't know. They might grab this kill on the tower. They got to be careful about this deny here. And nope, the Trents, is it going to be enough? There we go. Deny from Misco, nicely done. So they actually don't even lose the tower, they deny it. So well done.
Yeah, it's little advantages for them. Again, if they get locked down for the Weaver, I feel like they're in fantastic position, but right now they just don't have it. Loda is God in these fights unless he gets somehow familiar stun. And isn't able to use time lapse. They're going in mid though. S4 perhaps not so lucky.
Yeah, S4 is going to get Viper Strike right now. The stun's going to come out. Smash looking to go on, of course. Oh, there's going to be the borrowed time going in as well. They have no stun there. Oh, yeah, they somehow locked him down for that TP. I think he got stunned from the familiar.
Yeah, that was, I believe, Shuriken toss.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. I think
Smash. So now they're looking to go high ground here. There is no buyback on the Abaddon. There is. Is there a buyback here? No, there's no buyback on Parader. They might actually get Rax, and the Rat Dota is not ready enough. Oh boy, is Revenge gonna pull a game out of the hat versus Alliance? If Alliance loses this game, and if Liquid takes one off of them, Liquid would finish first in Group C. That series is coming up next. Revenge not out of the woods yet, but they're showing a lot of spunk in this set.
They certainly are. I mean, they've got a melee Rax almost for sure at this point. There's no way that this is not going to drop. There's tracks up everywhere. They maybe try to fight here. I'm not sure. S4 is back up in 2 seconds. They need to back off now. They're not going to do anything crazy. They make the right decision. They say, let's get out of here. We got a melee Rax. We're looking strong. Bottom lane is getting pressured from, of course, these creeps, but they're going to go ahead and TP back, defend the Smash is here now. And this is going to be really hard. But now there's a lasso on Mihawk. Here, of course, near the Aegis set. Can they grab this kill? TP coming in for Bulldog as well. Mihawk, the Sentry Ward on the ground. He is going to fall. And, well, they pick up a kill, but they also lose the melee racks. So not the best trade, but at the same time, they got something out of it at least.
If you had to pick one hero for Sweet Revenge to just feed and have an awful game, it would be the Bounty Hunter. He's still getting track off. He runs around with the Vlads, helps out your Slark. He's got 9 deaths, and yeah, it hasn't been an impressive Bounty Hunter performance, but this is a hero that doesn't need to be impressive to have an impact. So they get a lane of Rex, and with Alliance now, they had that 5,000 gold lead. It dips down quite a bit. The Stolen Roche helping to keep things in their favor, but Revenge, they're going to have some new items now. Ultimate Orb up for Smash. Often you'd see this and think an Eye of Scotty, but I'm actually thinking it might be a Scythe of Vice. Smash is not afraid to go for it, even on unconventional heroes. He did it on TA against Navi, beat them with that back in WePlay Season 1. Might do it again here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think either choice is probably fine in this scenario. I really like the lockdown for a couple of reasons. Number one, the Bat Rider's pretty great to lock down. If he tries to blink in, you could just immediately scythe him up if necessary. Easier said than done. Smash is, wow, that is a brave leap. He's actually going to get lasted in 1 second. The flame break back. They're not going to fight this. A little bit of a bait, I think, from Smash. S4 is going to get ensnared up. He's going to get a Phonic Shield. That'll bring him out. Now they're going on Loda. The Lasso is going to go, or the Leash, excuse me. Now with the Desolator damage from Misko, is he going to use his song? It doesn't look like it right now. The fight's all over the place here. Viper Strike going in, not yet as wet. Oh, Loda's going to time lapse just in time. He'll survive, 4-step out. And Smash is here as well with the Shadow Blade. The borrowed time going for Abaddon right now. Aki taking a lot of damage with the Nature's Attendance. The Aphonic Shield is still alive. The Shuriken Toss not dead yet. There he goes. Song of the Siren. Misko low as hell. Now they're looking to maybe go on Abaddon now. Smash is also way on the backside. Here we go. Loda's still alive. He'll get out of there.
EGM's dead, but Loda's still standing strong. Now there's a Sentry Ward drop. I don't think he's going to be able to fight this. Misko low, but not dead yet. Oh man, that fight could have been so much different. Misko was on the high ground on the dire side of the hill. Oh, we might still have more of a clash. No, it looks like it's going to end. And Loda had the double proc auto attack from Geminate, but the second one missed uphill. He was in the river, so the Naga ends up living, gets off the sun later in the fight. A bit of an unfortunate turn of events for Sweet Revenge, but man, they played that one well, and we're seeing their heroes just sustain like champs in these fights. And the lack of lockdown, also a bit of an issue for Alliance. You have a Viper as well as a Slark. You got to lock them both down, and frankly, well, all they have is the Lasso right now. There's no Scythe up on Bulldog. He's almost always got one by 30 minutes. He'll have one now, but in the end, the fight doesn't amount to much. They get some kills, they get some track hold, but they don't actually take a tower. There's no mid rack. Well, they take the range racks mid, but that's not really important at this stage. So still, I think Alliance, not out of this game. Revenge, they got to keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely. They definitely need to keep it up. And LD, honestly, I think I'm just happy. We talked about in the first game that Force Revenge needed to play their own game. And I don't think we could have asked for a better game coming out from Mihawk and Smash, two of the most brave heroes, I've ever seen.
I think we could have asked for a better game coming out from Mihawk.
All right, yes, fine. That's true. But in terms of just the action that we've seen, their play style, the aggressiveness, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, Mihawk hasn't played the best individually, but yeah, it's just like last game we saw Alliance, they had a specific strategy and they executed it. This game, Revenge, same thing. They had an aggressive, we're going to find kills, we're going to dominate our mid lane with Smash having a pretty good matchup and just trusting in his individual skill. Had a few moments where things could have gone against him, but he won the lane and then he snowballed. It's the exact opposite of what happened last game, where we saw 3-4 heroes chasing Bulldog around the jungle, everyone from Revenge trying to deal with him. This game, it's been 3-4 Alliance heroes chasing Smash around the entire map, and as a result, their team's been able to keep up and farm. Still, I mean, I think we are seeing that Alliance is the better team, where they can fall behind like that, and they still are able to keep up in terms of golden experience. But Revenge playing better this game so far. If they get this next Roche, I think they might be able to break the base. Alliance is not really the best team to defend high ground. They have a Bat. He's fantastic for it, but that's about it. There's no RP, there's no Song of the Siren, there's no Keeper of the Light, there's no big AoE, it's a lot of single target damage. Alliance's best defense is going to be split pushing and preventing Revenge from getting to their base, so let's see who wins that battle of creep equilibrium over the next few minutes.
Yeah, and we will see. I mean, Roche is going to be up. Actually, Roche is up right now, so they can go for it if necessary. They're still pushing on top as Alliance. They've got Admiral Bulldog here. They've got Loda here as well. Looks like they're going to continue to keep this push going. It's going to be a Scotty going for a Smash right now, and he's actually spotted out here. They have this ward, and he'll just use that Gem of True Sight, which he just purchased up. He's also got a Scotty completed, by the way. They're going to head into Roshan, and I don't know if Alliance... Oh, Smash, you missed that pounce just by a little bit, but that's fine. It's off cooldown in about 5 seconds. Regardless, actually, there's a smoke coming in from Alliance here.
They've got
they want to try to fight this.
It's a little early to jump, though. Is this going to work out? There's no Song. Naga's not here. She's defending top lane. Now TP's in. Misko, got to be careful. They're hunting. If they find this Naga, that's really bad, but I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, it's going to reconvene with his team right now.
It's too late. S4, Firefly's about to run out. He's got a back.
Yeah, I don't know if they can defend this anymore. I mean, he can still blink and jump in if necessary, but I'm not sure. That's dangerous
no Firefly.
to do.
It's really hard to take this fight without Firefly.
Yeah.
S4, not going to be as mobile. Gets stunned up. Roshan dropping low. Oh boy.
What a stun. Now they're going to fight this. Smash jumping out. Viper grabs the Aegis right now. Soul Assumption, S4, nice 4-step away, but they cannot fight this. They've got to get out. Nice flame break. Smash wants this pounce. He's going to miss it on everybody. And now looking for the Abaddon. He's going to maybe try to TP out. There he goes. They got to get that stun going. They got to get something. They cannot. The Shuriken Toss long range somehow jams it in. But now Abaddon trying to fight here. S4 trying to do some damage. Borrowed time is done. Apodic Shield's up again. And he's going to get leashed up. The track's up on him as well. He is going to fall. That's a huge kill for them. And off the back of that Roche fight, they need to defend top as well, though, while this is happening.
Yeah, Alliance forces out a glyph, one of the most important resources for Revenge, because with the glyph down, the next time Bulldog and Loda both join forces, they have a Desolator on Loda, Bulldog has Treants and decent physical damage. Next time they do it, Revenge won't be able to rely on glyph, they're going to have to TP heroes back, but hey, they've got Son of the Siren, they have an Aegis up now on the Viper. Oh, top lane, Ewo, this is not good, it's got Aegis,
oh,
the mech,
Desolator, not enough, wow.
Oh, that last hit, so close, so close. Popping the Aegis there would have been enormous, but don't get it off in the end.
Yeah,
and now Loda being hunted.
Yeah, if they can grab Loda, oh, the pounce missed. Not gonna matter. He'll TP out. He's fine. But that was a scary situation for Ewo. He thought he was safe up there, even if Loda was fine. But then all of a sudden, the TP coming in from Admiral Bulldog, he gets hexed up. Now they're gonna be like, okay, I almost died there. That's not good. Let's calm ourselves down.
Yeah, the task for Sweet Revenge now is to somehow get the lanes pushed out to a point where they can force that second lane of Rax. Fortunately, they got mid-Rax earlier, so mid's always going to be pushing in a bit. And Alliance, as I mentioned earlier, does not have great push in general on like these supports. Like Enchantress doesn't push that well. Abaddon's okay, or sorry, Abaddon is okay. Man, that name and its pronunciation has been always been tough for me. But anyway,
yeah.
Whatever you call him. Oh, in the jungle, S4. Might get caught out here.
He's going to get Blink away, the 4-step as well. He's going to Viper Strike, try to Firefly down to the low ground. He's very slow with that Viper Strike. Is there enough damage here? Does he have a buyback is the question now. He does have just enough to
and that might be that might be Q to go bottom, though. Simply because mid lane's pushed in. You've got a couple of heroes bottom. No, this Rat Dota, they haven't found it yet. Meanwhile, mid, Smash, diving the base by himself, trying to force TPs out, and then he'll back off. That's I mean, he is the gem. If he loses gem, they have Slark and Bounty Hunter, and Slark in particular, you can purge dust with his Dark Pact. But if the enemy team is a gem, suddenly Slark is a lot less effective in team fights, especially without anything like a Linken's or BKB. So, well, Smash balls to the wall, and so far it's paying off. But one time too many, it could cost him. Top lane, they might make a go on this Viper.
Yeah, and this might be take two against Viper here. They're going to go ahead and Shadow Blade. Shukuchi as well. Iwo needs to back off now, and it's not going to happen, unfortunately. This time he should go down, I think. And the Mecha is going to save his life again, just like we saw before, but I think they're... Oh my god.
What a play.
There's the song.
They need to go for Bulldog here. They're not going to be able to kill off Loda. Let's see if they get the net out. Misko standing in the middle of the fight. No net yet. Now Bulldog going invis, but here comes Smash. Yep. Loda still not getting that Viper. Low, but not dead yet. What a fight.
This is going to be the kill. There it goes. Unbelievable. They try it again, and the same exact thing happens. How lucky? Not even lucky. Just the mech usage, the Manta Sal usage right at that last hit. Wow.
Like he's really pushing it to the limit. I mean, I think it's worth using the mech a bit earlier because you get extra armor, so he's getting hit like 8 to 10 times, you know. Every single hit will do a little bit less damage, but baited it like an absolute champ. The Manta dodge there was really clutch. Didn't take the damage from that next Weaver auto attack. Lives and turns it around. I just like how Revenge is playing this. They kind of know that they can't really just win by pushing out the lanes. There's a Scythe of Ice Prophet. There's a Linken's Weaver that they don't have much lockdown for. So if they try to just push the lanes out and go for a lane of Rax, Alliance is always going to have somewhere to push in, and then maybe they win in a Rat Dota type game. But instead, they're saying, you try to split push, we're going to come kill you.
Yeah. And it's kind of ridiculous at this point. Honestly, look at this gold graph, LD. Look at the peaks and valleys, and it's actually almost back in favor of Force Revenge. Back. By that, I mean it's never been there in the first place, but it's almost there. So, you know, they're somehow doing it, I guess.
Tier 2 top's gonna fall. Now the way lies open to the Tier 3 top, and if they get 2 lanes of Rax, it becomes very difficult for Alliance to come back. A big game here, as mentioned previously. If Alliance loses this game and Liquid takes 1 game off of them, Liquid will finish 7-1 in the group, and Alliance at best 6-2. which means Liquid would take first place in Group C over the TI3 champions, or TI3 champions. Here we go. They're heading high ground now.
And there's the fortification. Everybody's up right now. Track's up on S4. He's got a Ghost Scepter now, by the way. There's going to be the Flame Break, pushing them all back a little bit. Do they want to fight this? The fortification is gone. The tier 3 taking a lot of damage here. Track's still going. Still only on S4 right now. Aegis is gone in a minute. There's the blink. There's the last of the 4-step as well. Ewo in trouble. That Aegis might be used in a second here. He's got his mech. He uses it now. There's the Aegis gone. Loda's going to get ensnared up as well. Fight's happening. It's breaking out right now. Masoku's back alive. Loda trying to deal some damage there. He's going to back off. Now Viper Strike on S4 as well. He's getting slow. There's the impetus damage. They might need to back off. They say slow down. Let's song up. We're going to TP out now. We took the tier 3, and that's it. We're done here.
Bulldog, bottom lane, Rat Dota takes the tier 3, still fighting, gets tracked up, sights Mihawk, still fighting him, all the while the top lane they're trying to chase him out. Bulldog, man fighting Mihawk, sprouts him up, continues to go, drops the sentry, Mihawk's gonna fall. Bulldog is fighting like a man, Misko low, he's still pushing bottom lane. Where's the Slark? Now he TP's out. You cheeky little bugger.
Oh my god, I can't even believe that series of events just happened. They were trying to get out of top and Smash, I don't think he had a TP. I'm not sure what happened, but he didn't make it there. And then, of course, the TP came late from Iwo. He gets there in time, he defends the racks, but at the same time, they lose Mihawk, and that's kind of the story of the game for Mihawk, unfortunately. That guy is just like, please leave me alone. I want to live. Please.
I mean, you gotta... You gotta admit, experience really does count for something. Alliance, I don't know if any team's been in more base race situations than them as of late. Maybe if you go back to First Departure, but in the Southeast Asian scene, but that's not on the big stage. Alliance has been there, done that, and we're seeing the composure that comes from that kind of experience here. Bulldog, most players would TP out as soon as they see any kind of TP reaction. He waits until the big threatening heroes like the Slark TP, and then he gets out, gets a kill, forces everyone back all by himself, and what looked like a game that was just coming apart at the seams for Alliance, well, they got rid of the Aegis, gold, back to even, and if it goes later and later, does Revenge actually have an edge in this game? They still lack lockdown for the Weaver, still no disables on either the Viper or the Slark. Now Evo actually going for Butterfly, a great combat item, or maybe he's going for Evan's Halberd, but not necessarily the best just killing item. They still, I feel, suffer from a lack of disables, and we're 40 minutes in. Alliance, if it goes late enough, you gotta feel like just because of the nature of the game, it's their game, even if technically they're behind.
And it's Alliance, too. You put it in the best terms, I think. I think in Alliance, they actually enjoy heart attacks. They must, because they've been on so many different scenarios where they're just like, oh, well, we might lose this game, but, you know, we could pull it out in the end, so I guess we'll try to do that. And they're getting the items, so...
They must tough. Like base jumping in another life or something, you know? Pushing it to the limit every time.
They have like their monster cans. They're just like jumping out of an airplane. Just like, yeah, all right, heart attacks. But now S4 is gonna blink away, and they're actually gonna go for the tier 2 bottom. I believe this is the last
Smash is in here. They know Smash is in here, and now they're going in.
Oh, this is a song going right now. Misko's got to get out of here with the rest of his team. They're all gonna TP out right now. At least Ewo is. Misko is now gonna go. Oh, the flame break. The Flame Break long range, this is huge. They do it again. Admiral Bulldog sprouting him up, but now, of course, they do get out. At least Ewo does. Misko is probably not going to be so lucky, and he's going to fall next. That's too much damage. They need to back immediately. I don't know what Smash is doing here. He shouldn't be here. They're going to back, but a nice Flame Break from S4.
So I'm pretty sure what happened there was Bulldog had Treants up in the dire jungle. I drew a circle. It's near the small camp just north of it, as well as one in the lane. And Smash, I believe, shadow bladed after running by the Treant, or right as he ran by it. So Bulldog saw him and he said, Smash isn't there. He can't get to the fight, so we're going to take the fight now. Really good decision making, but S4, he's been canceling TP since TI3 and he's not done yet. Bulldog in trouble, not sure. Oh, no TP available. Sprouts himself, but he looks to be dead.
Yeah, and Smash shoot. Oh, he got Hex everywhere to use it. But regardless, it doesn't matter. That's a big kill. Admiral Bulldog down for 70 seconds. He has enough buyback money for sure. He had like 4,000 or 5,000 gold in the bank unless he bought something as of recent. Let's check if he did. He actually bought a Demon Edge, so he's going to be going for Daedalus, maybe, I think.
Yeah, with the Talisman of Evasion on Ewo, probably an MKB, but yeah, he'll get a big damage item soon, and that's going to aid the split push. That's also going to allow them to blow some of these heroes up in team fights after the Scythe comes out. Alliance is not really suffering for damage. What kind of would be worrying for them is if someone gets chain stun. Like Loda, 1600 HP, Bulldog, not particularly tanky. These heroes will die if they get locked down, but the lack of lockdown revenge makes that a tall order. So right now, it's anybody's game. This game up in the air. It's going to come down to execution. It's probably going to come down to this next Roshan, which is about to respawn.
Yeah, absolutely. You couldn't ask for a better second game for this series either. I mean, the game went pretty handily to Alliance in the first one, but Force Revenge, they're playing a heck of a game right now. Despite Mihawk's, I guess, feeding performance early on in the game, he's level 16 now, level 3 track is available. He's got 10 deaths to his name, but there's the Butterfly done for Loda now, so with that, it's going to be even tougher to kill him. And, I mean, he's pretty squishy to begin with, but at the same time, with that Butterfly now, with the fact that they've got a Photic Shield, they've got Miscoil, there's not going to be a whole lot they can do. And even Nature's Tenants, I mean, that was kind of the story earlier on in the game. They were able to survive through a lot of this stuff, but here we go, Roshan, and now we maybe see a fight in, I don't know, they want to go, I think, and it's going to be
By
tough.
the way, I do want to mention, Misko actually has an Orchid. I think he just got it, but that's, maybe he's had it for a while, in which case I apologize, but that's the lockdown they need. If they get off a good Orchid on this Weaver, maybe even Bulldog when he jumps in, that could turn the tide.
Oh, Lasso, Evo, Song, just in time. S4 cannot get to the high ground right now. The Force Staff was not there. They're setting everything up. Are they going to try to fight this is the question. They're looking like they're going to go on Abaddon or on Ake. Ake taking a lot of damage to the Photic Shield, the Miscoil. It's not going to be enough. He's going to go down first right now. Where's the rest of the fight? Next video as well. Silence is up on the Abaddon right now. He's taking damage. He's going to have borrowed time in just a moment. There it goes. Now, they're trying to fight Loda. He's going to time-lapse out. Abaddon trying to TP Loda. In trouble. Loda is going to fall. Looks like in just a few more hits. He's going to grab Evo, but it doesn't matter. 3 down now on the side of Alliance. 4 Sweet Revenge. They take another fight somehow, in some way. They do it.
Yeah, I got him with the leash. That's what it came down to. Misko actually used the Orchid on the Abaddon, like you mentioned, on the Abaddon. How do you say that name? Jesus.
I say Abaddon. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I'm just going to call him a bad man.
Abaddon. I think some people say Abaddon, and like there's like elitists about how you pronounce his name, and some
there
people
really
get
is.
very butthurt. But either way, point is, I thought that was going to turn out to be a big mistake. S4 caught in the river, might end up going down. Here to Smash. Looks like he will. Another big kill. That's 4 dead. They used the Orchid on the Abaddon, but they won the fight anyway. Now they've got Aegis, they've got Cheese, they have the Rax advantage. Top racks are exposed. They are one good fight away from taking a game off the Alliance. Not going to advance out of the group, but going to make a statement nonetheless, if they can pull it off.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that even if they somehow, drop this game, if Force Sweet Revenge cannot take this to the late game, they've already proved a point here. They're around. And they're a decent team. They're here to stay, I think. And honestly, this is the exact type of Dota that I love seeing out of X-Arctic, I guess we'll call them. Force Sweet Revenge. Whatever they call themselves now. They've had 3 different names in the past, year or so. I'm excited to see what they can do, even if they do drop this game, like I said earlier. But, it's not over yet. They still have, for Alliance, they somehow have this gold lead at 1,000. And now the Butterfly is done for Ewo. They've got no experience lead. It's 3,000 in favor of Force Sweet Revenge. The items are... Well, there's a lot of them.
The items are coming out, and Smash has Boots of Travel and a Basher, so he can pretty much solo. Even the Weaver, he could solo if he gets really lucky with Bashes, but can definitely solo Bulldog if Bulldog's off on his own. And that frees him up a lot. Now he picks up a DD, but he's going to run right into the entire enemy team, potentially. Smash, is this one bridge too far? No, he'll back off. And he can Boots of Travel in bottom, so in the end, he'll take the tier 2 bottom. The noose is starting to tighten here. Alliance one bad fight away from dropping this game, Mott. Who's it gonna be?
I don't know, man. It's early to tell. This is a great game so far, and I gotta say, with Evo grabbing that Butterfly, with the Mantis out, with all of the lockdown they've got right now, with Nisco grabbing the Orchid, there's the Lincolns being popped on Loda. They look like they want this tier 3, and they can grab it as Smash is roaming in. Admiral Bulldog's trying to push top, but he's got a TP in soon. Oh boy.
Song's still available. They've got a mantle. They'll pop it now. They continue to siege. The glyph's gonna not be used. Tower's about to fall. Smash jumps in. DD rune up. And Rax in jeopardy. Bulldog, no red Dota for you, my friend. They gotta fight now. And they're not fighting.
Viper Strike does go. It hits Loda right in the face, I believe. No, was that on... Who was that on? Was that on a creep?
Maybe it was on the Lincoln Sphere of Flow. Nope, still up. I'm not really sure. But the fight continues. Now Ake bashed up, brought down fast. Not dead yet. Mihawk scythed as well. Is he gonna fall? He will. Nope. In the end, he'll drop. But now the turnaround coming. Smash going ham. So too is Ewo. Everybody on the back foot, but they're dropping all quite low. They almost lost their gem. Now the Psalm deployed. I don't think they can fight this. They need to back off. Bulldog still at full HP. Little bit of indecision. Rack's not dead yet. This could turn around in a hurry.
Yeah, they will grab the Rax, but now they cannot fight. The Sprout's up. Ewo in trouble. The last one's going in. Misco. S4 goes down, however. Loda's still down, by the way. Aki trying to get out of there. Impetus not being used. Obviously, the enchant, which is the Nation Tenants, he will fall. Double kill from Ahsoka right now. They're looking for the racks. They're going to find it, it looks like here. That is going to probably be GG as they're going to maybe rotate up top or go for the tier 4s right now. It looks like they're going to go top with Ebo, grab the racks. There's the GG called from Alliance. And for Sweet Revenge, they take a game off, defending TI3 champions. Peruvian Dota is here to stay, ladies and gentlemen. Admiral Bulldog getting leashed up right now. He is going to fall. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, LD, what a game.
The Alliance 17-2 since the International 3, and let's be honest, in a lot of those games they were messing around. One of their losses to Navi, they had Black as a stand-in, certainly a good player, but always when you have a stand-in you expect to see a drop-off for a team like Alliance. Yet, here they are. They dropped their 3rd game since the International 3. Still 17-3, nothing to, or 18-3 rather, nothing to sneeze at, but give it up for Revenge. They played exceptionally well, 31-18, and what I liked, Mont, was what we talked about in the draft is they went with what they're comfortable with. They stuck to their style. Game 1, they kind of went for, a very defensive, non-tempo controlling draft, and Alliance just punished that. But this game, they get smashed that semi-carry that can snowball. He finishes the game 11-1-17. A well-deserved win for Sweet Revenge, and although they're done in WePlay, they went out with a bang.
Smash. What a player. What a player. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's always a pleasure to cast him.
Yeah, absolutely. Just so much fun to watch. But we're going to jump into a quick break real quick. We've got Liquid versus Alliance, a rather important series coming up in just, I believe, a couple of minutes here. That'll be here, of course, on Beyond the Summit. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you enjoyed the cast, make sure you follow Beyond the Summit, twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit. Of course, my name is Mont. You can follow me at twitter.com/MontDota2 if you enjoy the cast. Of course, with me tonight is LD. LD, where can they find you?
Twitter.com/LDDota. But guys, if you enjoy Mott's casting, be sure to follow him. This guy has a criminally low number of followers. It's twitter.com/MontDota2. I will ban you from chat if you don't follow him. But in all seriousness, we'll take a very quick break. When we come back, Alliance versus Liquid, best of 2. Liquid needing to win only 1 game to take first place in Group C.
All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back.
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.